Hello everyone, this is Blue Thunder Fan Racing, and this is the INORL Budweiser Retro Series. Brand new name for this series. Today we are at the historic North Wilkesboro Speedway in North Carolina. This track's been renovated a little, and we're ready to go racing. The return of racing at North Wilkesboro. I can't wait. On the pole is going to be Zachary Robinson, a championship contender in the number 5 machine. Starting next to him is Eric Austin. Row 2 is Barney Ward and Aaron Williams. Row 3, Josh Cullen and Richard Johnson. Row 4, Evan Gattuso and Tony Blazer. And round out the top 10 is Rob Thomas and Tracy Moore. Free drivers are making their debut today. Zach Campbell in the 16. I'm going to figure out how I want to pronounce that. Alessandro Vietti in the 26. He is the first Italian to race in my series. And Dylan Young, a well-known name in the Inter 2000 free community, takes over to 97. Time to fire up these engines and get going. Well, that's very strange. There appears to be someone who's unlisted. There appears to be an unlisted car. That's very strange. Obviously, somebody had problems and couldn't pull up the stripe or something. I don't know what's going on there. Obviously, someone's having problems. So, somebody's had a tough break here, but I don't know who. This is very weird. I've never seen this happen before. Well, without further ado, we're just gonna ignore it like it never happened. Like it's never happened. It's time to go racing at North Wilkesboro. And the green is flying at North Wilkesboro. It says there's 39 cars. That's quite interesting. Hello everyone, this is Blue Thunder Fan Racing, and this is the INORL Budweiser Retro Series. Brand new name for this series. Today we are at the historic North Wilkesboro Speedway in North Carolina. This track's been renovated a little, and we're ready to go racing. The return of racing at North Wilkesboro. I can't wait. On the pole is going to be Zachary Robinson, a championship contender in the number 5 machine. Starting next to him is Eric Austin. Row 2 is Barney Ward and Aaron Williams. Row 3, Josh Cullen and Richard Johnson. Row 4, Evan Gattuso and Tony Blazer. And round out the top 10 is Rob Thomas and Tracy Moore. Free drivers are making their debut today. Zach Campbell in the 16. I'm going to figure out how I want to pronounce that. Alessandro Vietti in the 26. He is the first Italian to race in my series. And Dylan Young, a well-known name in the Inter 2000 free community, takes over to 97. Time to fire up these engines and get going. Well, that's very strange. There appears to be someone who's unlisted. There appears to be an unlisted car. That's very strange. Obviously, somebody had problems and couldn't pull up the stripe or something. I don't know what's going on there. Obviously, someone's having problems. So, somebody's had a tough break here, but I don't know who. This is very weird. I've never seen this happen before. Well, without further ado, we're just gonna ignore it like it never happened. Like it's never happened. It's time to go racing at North Wilkesboro. And the green is flying at North Wilkesboro. It says there's 39 cars. That's quite interesting. Zachary Robinson's having a very good start in that 5, and he will lead the first lap. That's very good for him in the championship. Robinson's been pretty good these past few weeks. But here comes Barney Ward. He could use some luck. He's been very fast all season, but he doesn't have the luck to show for it. But due to his luck, But due to the luck he's had all season, he does not have the results to show for it. On another note, this is my first race of 2013, and boy, I'm so happy that it's at North Wilkesboro. I love this track, and so far it's a good race. Sorry about the lag. Here's Zach Campbell. He's running in 30th right now. Here's Dylan Young. He's running around 20th. Also, here's Ben Paul. Ooh, getting into Forster Kenoy. Ben Paul is like Ben Paul is had a decent season at 20. Yours truly will be driving that car next season. Yours truly, William Duncan, will be driving that car next season. The Rob Moroso machine. And here's Alessandro Vietti. He's had a pretty good start to this race. He's in 12th, but he's getting challenged for that spot by fellow non-American Ashton Brab. Tony Blazer's in the top 10 right now. However, he is behind his championship rivals. All championship contenders are having good days. Hey, so far, all the championship contenders have had a good start to this race. However, I forgot what I was gonna say. Sorry. Here's Aaron Williams. He's also had a very unlucky season, like Barney Ward. However, he still has some results to show for his speed, as he has 2 wins this season. Evan Gattuso, he's 4th in points. He could be a championship contender if he has a bunch of good runs. Barney Ward's been dominating right now. Dylan Young's been dropping back. Zach Campbell has not had a very good start to this race. Sorry. And Alessandro Vietti has dropped back to 15th. So none of our debutantes doing an extremely good job. I'd like to point out that in NASCAR Sprint Cup, if you don't already know, this is the same track that Buick got their last NASCAR Sprint Cup win at, and this was the car that won that race. I really think Alessandro Vietti should be doing better than this. This car works. This car's got a good history at North Wilkesboro. He's got pressure from Kyle Cisnowski. There goes Cisnowski. Cisnowski has been rumored to Alan Quickie Racing next year, the same team that next season, the same team that Tony Blazer currently drives for. He's also been rumored to Penske, which is going to be making their Retro Series debut next season. Sorry about my rambling. I haven't, as you all know, I haven't done any of these races in a while. I'm expecting that this is going to be a pretty long race. So gonna need some endurance. Gonna have to be able to endure long distances. I think this is gonna be a pretty long race. And Barney Ward has pressure from Zachary Robinson. Robinson looking to take the lead. Barney Ward has held the lead so far as Josh Colin's taken third, but here comes Zachary Robinson on the inside. Zachary Robinson is on the attack. Robinson goes for the lead, but Barney Ward's getting a good run off the outside. Robinson trying to take the lead. They're still side by side, coming into 3 and 4. Colin starting to break away. Gattuso and Eric Austin make contact as Zachary Robinson takes the lead. In the back, Zach Campbell's has so far had a real tough debut. He's running second to last. I don't know who was supposed to start 39th. Somebody. It's very strange. It still says. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to whoever is the victim of this. I really don't know what happened. This is very strange. This has never happened to me before. Here's another rookie, Pichu London. He has not done much in this series. Jackson Brown has lost all momentum. I don't believe he'll be back next season. I believe Jackson Brown might be off YouTube now. I believe Jackson Brown may be off YouTube, which means that the Michigan winner here might not be back next season. Dion Scott and Josh Colin could also be out soon. As they're slowing down. Pit stops, green flag pit stops on lap 22, and they're all coming in. Look out, don't hit that pit wall. Look out, look out, look out. Ooh, Moore came really close to it. Ooh, Samuel McDonald. He won the Daytona 500. As Aaron Williams, there he is. Who's going to win the race off pit road? Zachary Robinson or Barney Ward? And there's Rob Thomas. Rob Thomas gets a good stop. It will be Zachary Robinson, though. Barney Ward did not have a very good stop. He's going to lose some positions. As Samuel McDonald appears to have run into some problems. It says Tracy Moore's a leader, but he just came off a pit road. Who's the leader? There's Thomas Mickacook. And Zachary Robinson has taken the lead again. Robinson leads over Josh Colin. Josh Colin putting his good friend Dion Scott one lap down. Dion Scott obviously had a miserable pit stop. Zach Campbell also had a miserable stop. And now it says there's 40 cars. Kind of weird. But now Colin and Aaron Williams are fighting for second. And Tony Blaze, where's Tony Blaze? Tony Blazer, he's dropped. He's down to 15th. Zachary Robinson and Rob Thomas are having things go perfectly their way again, as like they're having great days. Robinson's has had a really good day, and Tony Blazer, He's quite a few spots behind them. Although he is now up to 14th. Eric Austin also had a pretty poor pit stop. It's a tough break for him. Dylan Young's running top 20 in his debut. Where's Alessandro Vietti? And now we do have someone having an awesome debut. Alessandro Vietti, he's running in the 9th position. Good job. Good job by Alessandro Vietti from Italy. He is the son of European touring car champion Riccardo Vietti, and he's looking very good. Ben Paul also having a good day in that 20. Kyle Sosnowski's up to 5th. There's Zach Campbell, he's a lap down. Dion Scott's has passed Josh Colin. Zachary, fail. Toby Sanford got put a lap down. Here's Jackson Brown and Joshua Caloney, they're slow. Robinson's gonna put Jackson Brown a lap down. That rhymed. There's gonna be another. There's gonna be another pit stop cycle, maybe 2. I forgot when they pitted. I forgot when they came in. And top 10 points, Joseph Clark. He's running 32nd. Not a good day for him. Joseph Clark has 2 wins this season. As Rob Thomas pitted. Hold on. I'm gonna pause this. Did Rob? I have to find out. Did Rob Thomas have a puncture? Yes! Rob Thomas! Yes, that's exactly what happened. Rob Thomas had a puncture from 4th. Excuse what I said about all of Blazers title contenders having awesome day, having exactly what they wanted. Rob Thomas just had the absolute worst thing happen to him. He had a puncture from 4th, and now instead of running in 4th, he is last 2 laps down. So all of a sudden, this has gone from a great points day for Rob Thomas to a terrible one. Tony Blazer is going to be blowing him out of the water. This could cost him big in the championship. But Zachary Robinson, he is having an awesome day. Zachary Robinson, right now, I think Zachary Robinson will win this race. Approaching the halfway point. I can see Rob Thomas up there. Rob Thomas is one of the more unlucky drivers of the season in my main series. He's had real tough breaks in the IndyCar series and the Truck series. And he would probably be the points leader if he didn't have the issues that he's had in the Retro series. Because he's had some great consistency, but I guess it just wasn't meant to be for Rob Thomas. I feel like this may cost him the championship. Okay, that's very strange. I really don't know what's happened. I've never seen that happen before. Here's Dylan Young. He's running 18th. Solid debut for Dylan Young. Zach Campbell, how is he doing? He's running 38th, 1 lap down, so he's certainly had the worst debut of everyone. He's had a horrible debut. The best debut has certainly gone to Alessandro Vietti. He is running in 8th place. An awesome drive for the young Italian. Oh, he gets a tap from Theo Bain. Theo Bain hits him. Oh, almost spins him around. Here's Richard Johnson. He has 2 wins this season. Both of them came on short tracks. He won at Martinsville and then he won at Bristol. So Richard Johnson knows how to get around these short tracks. He's having a good day in 10th. Tony Blazer's now at the 13th, so that's more points lost for Rob Thomas. Back up to the front as more drivers coming down. Second round of pit stops, I could figure. Yep, here they come. Coming down pit road. Kyle Sosnowski's going to stay out again. Kyle Sosnowski is the president of the INORL. He's had a pretty good day. Again, Sosnowski is rumored to Alan Quickie Racing next season. Here's Tony Blazer. He had a pretty solid stop this time. He beat one of his rivals on track off of pit road, Forrester Kenoy. I've gotten out of the habit of calling Kenoy Wonder Boy. Forrester Kenoy is just, he's lost it. Forrester Kenoy has lost it. He's dropped to midfield pace, and I don't think he's improving. Oh, but I think he had a good pit stop. Either that or Vietti had a terrible one. Vietti comes out ahead, behind Forrester Kenoy, as it says Zach Austin's the leader. He came down pit road. For some reason, there appears to be damage on that car. Here's Kyle Sosnowski. The leader may be Aaron Williams. However, Zach Austin may have finished his top. There's Zach Austin, so no. Here's the leader is going to be Aaron Williams. Aaron Williams is taking the lead. Good pit stop by Aaron Williams. There are now 31 cars on the lead lap. Excuse me. Never mind. I'll center on James Qualls. There's Zach Austin. He's not having a very good day. And, oh, he holds up, Josh Colin. Zachary Robinson's losing positions. There's Kyle Sosnowski. He's in 5th. And Tony Blazer now to the top 10. Alessandro Vietti's still there. Good day for him. Good day for Thomas Mikacook. He's done a pretty solid job. There's Rob Thomas. It says he's 8th. No, there he goes. Due to that puncture, he's off cycle. Never mind. Due to his tire puncture, he's off cycle. He's gonna be 2 laps down here again in a moment. Back to the new leader, Aaron Williams, and he is pulling away. So I think the Hendrick crew just blew a potential win for Zachary Robinson. I think some pit crews are gonna be getting fired after this race. Because, well, it seems the Hendrick pit crew had a might have cost Zachary Robinson a potential win here. However, I don't know. Maybe Aaron Williams just had an awesome pit stop. The Roush team is known for good pit stops. The Roush team is very good. Is a very good team. They could have just had a top-notch pit stop. .28 cars on the lead lap now. A little flyby here. This is a really cool camera. less than 20 laps to go now. I believe it'll be one more pit stop cycle. There's been nothing special in this race. Green flag racing all the way. And Zachary Robinson's up to second. There's Barney Ward. He's up to third in the free car. Dion Scott has been rumored to that free car, but seeing that my series is now transferred over to the INORL, I can't be too sure about that. Evan Gattuso has taken 5th. He's 4th in points. Right now, I'd say he's a long shot for the championship. But if he has some good runs, he could become. If he has like a ton of good runs here near the end of the season, he could be a championship contender. He still has a chance to do so. There's Joshua Calone. He's not been very fast. Alessandro Vietti still having an awesome day in 10th. Oh, free wide up there. Seth Cole, Emilio Navarrete, and Rob Thomas. Rob Thomas dives down low, and Rob Thomas is going to win that battle, although that was not for position. That's very weird, though. If you look at this, there's no 27th place. That's very strange. I really don't know what's going on there. Let's check in on Dylan Young, see where he's ended up. He's still in 18th, so again, a solid debut for Dylan Young. Right now, Dylan Young is doing about 5 times better than anything Connor Breton pulled out in that car. And oh, here we go, final green flag pit stops. I saw cars coming in. It's the final round of pit stops. Zachary Robinson is staying out. Probably going to come in now. Yeah, he is. I saw Aaron Williams go past. If Aaron Williams is still leading after the cycle, then I think he'll run away with it. Seeing that there's still about 6 races to go in the there's still 6 races to go in the championship if you're counting the current one. If you're counting the current one, there's still 6 races to go in the championship. So a lot of people can still make their moves and become a championship contender right there at the end. Thomas Mikakuk led a lap for staying out. Zach Austin's now leading. However, he has to pit. And the caution's out! Caution has come out! Where's Rob Thomas? Rob Thomas, there he is. He's coming in. Oh, God! That's Zach Campbell in the 16. And Dylan Young is smoking! 2 to debutantes! Heartbreak for Dylan Young. He was an 18th the last time I saw him. Aaron Williams will take over the lead. But a heartbreak for Dylan Young. He was having such a solid debut. And well, you can say it's all just gone up in a cloud of smoke. Well, let's take a look at what happened. Well, here's a look at what happened. Zach Austin was staying out. He was trying to come. Austin was trying to come down pit road here. But watch, Teo Bain's going to come up. Teo Bain's going to be there. It's going to bounce him off. He's going to continue trying, but he's not going to make it. He is going to hit the pit wall. He's going to hit the pit wall. Those incidents are always hard. And then, oh no, Alessandro Vietti. All 3 debutantes have been taken out of the race in this incident. A heartbreak for Vietti. He was having an awesome day. Just a heartbreak. Oh my god, that's just terrible for him. Here's Richard Johnson. He's gonna get by. And Zach Campbell. He's gonna pile straight into 26. And then there's Dylan Young piling into the 16. There you can see it right there. All three debutante drivers involved. Vietti and Campbell's cars are totaled, and Dylan Young's car has terminal damage. Just heartbreak for all three of them. Although for Zach Campbell, it kind of mercifully ended his day. But for Vietti and Young, just heartbreaks. However, this may be good news for Rob Thomas. He was on the lead. He was very close to the lead. He was very close to the lead. He was 24th when the caution came out. Gonna have to see what happens. Well, let's get back to the green. We are going back to the green flag. A lap number 74 of 75. A green-white checker. Jerry's out racers. Zach Austin, Dylan Young, Alessandro Vietti, and Zach Campbell. Aaron Williams is first. Barney Ward is second. Josh Colin is third. Zachary Robinson is fourth, and Kyle Sosnowski's fifth. Wait, where's Sosnowski? Where's Sosnowski? Is he having problems? I have no idea where Kyle Sosnowski is. He is not taking up the space. So, no, where is Kyle Sosnowski? Is there lap cars between him? Is there lap cars or something? I don't know. Well, here's Aaron Williams. Aaron Williams will take the white flag. That team has been perfect with their pit stops, perfect pit stop coordination. I think it's going to end in victory for Aaron Williams here. I think Aaron Williams could still be a championship contender because off the final corner, Aaron Williams will be getting his third win of the season at North Wilkesboro. Awesome day for Aaron Williams. Second is Barney Ward. Third, Josh Colin. Fourth is Zachary Robinson. Fifth, T.O. Bain. Sixth, Evan Gattuso. Seventh is Kyle Sosnowski. There he is. He still had a good day. Eighth, Forster Kenoy. Ninth, Thomas McCook. And Tony Blazer rounds out the top 10. Now, hold on. I need to see where Rob Thomas finished. He finished 35th. 2 laps down. Something made him lose that lap again. I think he may have had to come back down pit road, so terrible points day for Rob Thomas. This is going to hurt him terribly in the championship battle. Well, this was a pretty good race. Welcome back to racing. Welcome back to racing, North Wilkesboro. Here comes the results and standings. You've been watching a production of the INORL, Racing Uncontained. See you next time.